That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from Audio. This is Bad Edge, broadcasting all the known land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy C. The shot from the point, behind the glance, Mr. Matt. I gotta apologize right off the back. We did have kind of some big plans and they fell through. Our guest got sick, just bad luck. He really could have provided some inside stuff. We're disappointed. Don't get me wrong. We are. But, you know, this guy's been really good to me over the years. And one of the few I trust. And, you know, shit happens, you know. What are you going to do? Yeah. Remember the commercial break? You got a commercial. Nah, it's not like a real commercial. It's just a reminder. Right? And, I just want to let you all know that you need to respect me because this streaming stuff is a really hard job. It's a very hard job. It's not like a physical job. It's like mentally taxing in ways that you don't understand. You don't get it. You don't understand because you're not a streamer. You're not like me. You don't have a social media presence. You want one, but you don't have one like me. All right, let me ask you something. You want your YouTubers talking like that or talking like this? Thank God for all of you. Thank every bit of you. I have a stupid fucking job, and it's because you think I'm funny. The choice is yours. We'll be talking about that later as well. All right? Yeah, there you go. It boggles my mind how anybody could talk like that to make a living doing this shit. Anybody. I got some guy. Hey, I spent 20 years in the military, and I think streaming's really difficult too. Well, I'm a veteran, and I'm a streamer for a living, and I'm a Iraq vet, and no. No, period. No. Sorry. Unless you have like problems with your feels, and if that's the case, this place ain't for you. This ain't for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be talking about every streamer, and like there's two types. There's the guys that do it like me, and express a certain time of the year, usually on my birthday, right? We do the the coming soon. What was it, the 6th fucking fuck the 6th annual 5th annual 40th birthday stream, which is coming up real soon. That's probably why I don't have more subs. Fuck you, Augie. Because I'm not young.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
I don't know. Augie's hot. Augie's red fucking hot. He's like the future. Yeah, and if you guys like this and never sub to me, please. How about this? If you hate Augie and you love me, and for some reason you haven't subbed, do it right now. I never asked for subs. I never asked for money.
Do you get pussy?
Yes. Do you have a tough job, so I have $1? Yeah, we'll be going over that. But what I really wanted to go over today was and we're going to watch some of the Coffeezilla video, and I'm going to go over it and give my brilliant, you know what? It was really hard to come up with a take for this. I had to bang my head all day. Actually, we just watched the video and I came up with a couple takes, wrote a few things down, and that was the end of it.
Yep.
Because if you can already talk, you don't need rap. It's just a matter of connecting with people, and you're fucking born with it. There's another way to connect with people. And you know what? I don't begrudge people for that. I never, you never see me dumping on no female streamer shaking a booty or doing whatever. I don't give a fuck. A lot of you bitches gotta understand, like,
power to you.
It's the vag. It has like, you ever see a vampire movie? And they hold the cross up and he's like, women are like born with that power.
Yeah.
Because it has the opposite effect of the crucifix.
Yeah. It's more like open arms. Can't wait.
I don't know what she's planning talking about, but she's got big boobies. Big old boobies. And by the way, I don't begrudge anybody for that shit. I don't even know if the person I'm talking about does that shit. I don't care if she does. I don't care if she does.
I don't think she does. I
No,
think
she
she's
does?
like a outdoor streamer.
Do you get pussy?
Dude, I slay.
Untitled, get the likes up. I'm not going to war with anybody or anything like that, but I got something to motherfucking say. And I'm going to say it. Period. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I wonder if I wrote F the kids. Why I have 100 fucking people in right here right now. Things have been slow for me. Wake up today, old Augie's. What the fuck is this? God damn. Bang. All right, there I am. Oh, well, maybe if I worked harder in this, my content would be better. That wouldn't have happened. And then I can go on Twitter and lecture everybody about how rough I have it. That would be justified in doing so. And that wouldn't that boomer thing wouldn't have happened. Oh, good. I can look at the stream today.
I'm gonna spend my time on Twitter lecturing people how hard walking is. Got it.
Do you get pussy?
Dude, I slay.
Massive L to anyone who bought CX Code. Did you? Look, here's the thing about, and you know what? I want more people in here before I do it. All right? That's what I got to do a commercial break about. Somebody sent me something that I think they were trying to say that he's already pumped and dumped it. I don't know what I'm looking at, so I can't say anything. But I did send it to Mudahar.
Do you get pussy?
Dude, I slay.
So I promise. 25, right out there. Just pop it in to say hi and show some love. Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Or if you're a ma'am that needs to be called a sir, I'm with you. And I'm grateful for you. I'm absolutely grateful. And no, I have it really good. Thank you. Thank you. I have it like unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. I have it a lot better if I had 100 more subs than Augie, but hey, we can't have everything.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, can't have everything.
Yeah, what we can get.
So let me give you my genius takes that I slaved over coming up with when I was watching this, and we'll watch some of this, and I'll come up with some opinions. This was a really good video. Ofe's casing some deep shit. And I really find it, his defense, or I shouldn't say his defense, I said that on Twitter, his cease and desist that was sent to Coffeezilla must have been written by a guy that just got out of law school that's a really big YouTube fan, because it essentially says you're doing it for the views. Which is a criticism that has been levied at me over the years. And it usually means, shut the fuck up. You're right. That's what it usually means. Shut the fuck up. I don't need anybody saying this shit to me. Somebody might find out it's true. That's my experience. I don't know if that's your experience, but that's my experience. But nonetheless, Coffeezilla made a video. I do think he made a mistake here. Not on any of the data, the way he made it frame something, but I don't think it's going to matter because this guy's got evidence of pump and dump. And not only that, I found out, I didn't know this. Drunk guy Joey, thanks so much. I didn't know this, but he's in the States and he's stuck there. And this could be SEC. And then I got a theory, and my man could have helped me with it, sort of, or giving you more insight than I possibly could. But I think I'm still going to spill a theory. I think he was going to either kind of say if it sounded like this person or not. And I'll get to that. Here he is, Coffeezilla. To me, he's a new YouTuber. I don't know anything about the guy, but tremendous YouTuber, it seems.
And after repeatedly reaching out to him for comment on the new evidence that I had found, I got this. This is a cease and desist letter from Frazier K's lawyers. Basically, they're saying, you know, we're going to sue you if you don't... Hold on, let's see here. If you do not immediately by the end of the day tomorrow at the latest publicly retract the defamatory statements and cease and desist from making other such defamatory statements in the future. Okay, well that tomorrow they're talking about is actually today.
All right, so that means he don't give a fuck and he's crazy, or he has money. Or, number 3, he doesn't have either and he knows it's a bluff. And I think it's a bluff too, because I can't imagine that old Frazier K would want his wallet in any man's courtroom. That looks like a desperation move.
Which is why I'm making this video, to inform the boys at Frazier's law firm that unfortunately I'm gonna miss the deadline, boys. Because even though, of course, I don't want to get sued, this is nothing but bullying to try to get me to shut up about exposing one of the biggest crypto scams this year.
And that's correct, but I do worry if he has a war chest and you don't. I do worry about that. Because I got news, because you're extreme for you. I got news for you motherfuckers. News for yous. Just because you're right, just because you have the truth, doesn't mean you always win in court. Any court. England, Australia, New Zealand, America. Sometimes money, especially in the United States, can overwhelm somebody and get them out. Now, they are making laws. What is that? What is that law they have in California? The shoot law or the what law? Where's DM King? They have the law where you can kind of you can countersue and say this is a frivolous lawsuit. Like what happened?
I don't know what the law is called.
Romeo, what the fuck's the law? Come on, we've heard it a million times. We saw it with what's his face?
It's called a slap suit.
Slap.
That was Harambe Jr. in the chat.
Harambe Jr. Slap. Harambe Jr. How's 2016 over there, Harambe? That's okay. It's the greatest meme ever. Slap. People, even when slapping was fashionable, they did it in France. They would have a gunfight. The greatest line in fucking TV history. They would have a gunfight. He's actually right. I wish things were like still kind of like that.
Like a random gunfight every now and then?
Nah, well, we already have them. But how about this? We're going to get a little more like you go up to a guy and you slap him like you have a limp wrist. Mm. And then you're like, I don't know, 1v1 like you're in the fucking...
That's a lot of money, I guess, for
like
a person
you're
of
the
color.
gulag. That would avoid a lot of lawsuits.
Don't you slap with the glove? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, it was like slap. I don't know when they did it. I gotta look up the French slap and shit. I bet somebody did a video on it. What the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. You don't slap a man. You don't slap a man. They would have a gunfight. You know, somebody had to go. Not on stage recognized. No, it's only California. But we need to slap. You know what they do in Europe, right? You lose, you pay.
Yeah, that's
straight
Do
up.
you get pussy?
Oh, it kills the frivolous lawsuit. They make fun of us because of that. They're right. Keem slap motion against the cost was probably about 50 to 100K. Slow. Ouch. Oh, fuck that shit.
He got Lacoste
slapped. And then 30 to 100K in a his fucking YouTube thing.
He got his, yeah, exactly.
I think you cut him a break or something. Just send me the YouTube thing. We're good.
Yeah.
Great move all time. All right. What do you want, Coffeezilla?
And even though keeping my video up means apparently I'm getting sued for millions of dollars, they tell me, my conscience is...
What? Who wrote this motherfucker? Inflammatory statements. The lawsuit will seek compensated and punitive damage for, among the other causes of action, defamation, intentional interference with the contract and prospective economic advantage. Among other damages, your false statements have caused Faze to terminate. It's not. Oh, that's interesting. They wrote his clan name. You know what that tells me? They got somebody write this on cheap. They'd put his motherfucking name in there.
Yeah.
To terminate Mr. Qatari's, I don't know his name. We have to get fucking. You know what we need in here? We need a resident Arab. Tell us what that name is. Mr. Relationship with it and Mr. Qatari's may as a result lose millions of dollars in revenues. I've never seen where they didn't list the money. DM King, am I right about that? They usually list the money. As a result, lose millions of dollars, not the connection. Oh, wait a minute. No, did he lost millions of dollars? No, that's all right. I thought he was saying you're going to lose millions of dollars. Not to mention damages you've already caused. I don't know.
It's clean.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about it. Forget what I just said. I'll cut that out of the final.
happily fight this in court. And listen, I'm not going to hide behind lawyers here. Instead, I'm going to walk you through this
That might not be smart.
absolute toilet paper.
I don't know if I agree with that, but hey,
Hell of a risk.
balls.
Do you get pussy?
Coffeezilla gets the shot from the ball. Hey, $50, Erica, thanks so much. It's been a while since I donated. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. Get wrecked. Lori did a line of coke. I don't know about that. There's some other stuff in here. See, I don't know. I'm not afraid. I don't know. I don't think that way. But hey, man, shot from the point balls. We have given out awards here. We've given out shot from the point journalism awards. The first recipient being Nick DiOrio. The second one being technicals, and most recently,
That's
almost
a lot
in the
of money,
same
I
week,
guess, for a person of color.
would be Mudahar. The only reason I didn't get one to Coffeezilla is because I don't fucking know him. In case, but he's done a great job too. I'm not kidding. It's a shot from the point award. You got to be kind of connected to the community somehow.
I'll show you the ridiculous bullying that these guys are trying to do to get me to
It is
shut up.
bullying,
And
it's
not
right
only
about
that, I'm going to let you in on a little secret opinion of mine that this lawsuit is a tactic to silence the new evidence
Not a
that's
secret.
coming out about Kay.
It's
He
not a
knows
secret.
I
the
guess,
kind of things
for
that I
a
have.
person of
Everybody
color.
knows it. There would be a lot less people offended if dueling was illegal. Yo, you're damn right. That offends me. How bad? Not that bad. Yeah, have a nice
Not
day.
that bad.
How bad does it offend you? Slap.
have on him, and he knows it because I've been asking him for comment on it, and he hasn't been.
Let's see, read this. Listen, if this is the only project you had been involved in, I'd believe you. But your involvement in Moon Portal, Safe Galaxy, and others makes me think otherwise. You've rugged almost all the projects you've been a part of.
Responding. Apparently, he's been prepping his lawyers to come at me instead. But that's going to backfire on him because today I'll be sharing a taste of that info with you, including a
You must think they're bluffing.
brand new Phase K wallet that nobody knew about. But first, let's deal with this little legal letter here.
Slap.
At the risk of boring you, I'll be posting the full letter on my Twitter account if you want to see it there. But I'll just be going over the most important parts here. We are the litigation counsel for Frazier Kadrati, aka Phase K. We write to you regarding your false and defamatory public statements about Mr. Kadrati
I think he's that's Lebanese.
since June 2021 and demand that you immediately retract them in as public a manner as you have made them. They go on to say that I've not only
Oh, everybody, I just lied about everything. Sorry, you know all those you know all those charts I showed you, Miss Wallet? I made it up. Sorry. Who's that guy that made a bunch of shit up about Shane Dawson? Kennedy, whatever his name is? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, ever hear? I never heard it from him again.
fame, Frazier K. They also say
Like he's a, you know what it might be? I just thought of this. All right, what they're demanding he does, he can't do. Especially if he's telling the truth, right? Because he's done.
Right.
He's finished. So you ask the guy to end his own career. So even if he like doesn't want to get sued and wants to get a he's like, well, you know, they're gonna shoot me anyway. You're like, that would be like taking a hostage, right? Beating the ever-living fuck out of this hostage, raping the hostage, pouring hot oil over him, and then putting the gun to his head, telling the hostage, I'm gonna blow the brains right back out of your head. No matter what happens or comes out of your mouth, tell me everything you know. Tell me everything you know. Well, I know what happens after that. Fuck you, sir. Fuck you. Right in your ear. Pop.
extorted him, which was news to me. Listen to this. They say, to wit, you wrote, K, I'm serious, man. This is our DMs, by the way. I guess asking for comment is extortion now. I'm serious, man. You got to start talking. We've found so much more on you, and if you keep hiding behind these ridiculous 2-minute statements, it's never going to work.
I tell you, I would have never, ever wrote that. Just for the reason now. Now, do I think this is consequential to the case? No. Do I think the judge will see it as trying to get a quote from him? Yes. But that is, I think that is walking the line language when you're heading to court. You've got to start talking. It's demand. Now I know what you mean. I'm just saying, because a lot of the shit you say that ends up in court, and so all you motherfuckers who've been in court know this. All of a sudden, things like, man, you keep doing that shit, I'll kill you, bro, is read in court. And then he said, if you keep doing that shit, I'll kill you, bro. It's taken literally. So that wasn't the smartest move in the world, but I get it. I think in the grand scheme of things, it can be twisted. In the grand scheme of things, it's not going to matter because they got the fucking paperwork. They got his wallet. They got the crypto wallet. It's the end of the story. Game, set, match. You know? And the problem is the statement, you got to start talking, we found so much more. Not a good choice of words.
If you guys don't know, I'm referencing FaZe K's response video where he didn't say sorry and instead tried to play.
FaZe K, you look like you had a fucking guy with a gun behind him.
Yeah, like it looks like a hostage situation.
It does. And what did he say? Listen, I want everybody to relax. The stuff you saw was taken out of context. The stuff you saw was fake. He goes, there's a reasonable explanation for this, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna take care of it in court. No, it was this. Don't believe anything you hear.
Don't believe what they're saying about.
Don't believe anything. What about the? Don't believe anything. You're fucked. You are fucked. All right, listen. Commercial break. See this dude right here? All right. This is another crypto scam thing. At Team YouTube, I received a copyright strike, first ever from Real-talk. The content that he did not own. Before I respond to my entire channel was taken down for spam, scams, and commercial deceptive content. All right, this guy had 33 subs, and I'm supporting him. All right, because from what I've seen, he got taken down. I don't know if Ice did the other part. Wouldn't be shocked. But I think the timing's unbelievable. If I only got 24 likes on this shit. And I really hate to see that Team YouTube is not helping the 33 sub guys as much as they're helping the 33,000 or the 333,000. If you could, and I don't ask for this often, retweet my tweet and the shit out of his tweet. Maybe we can get YouTube's attention, because what happened to this guy is bullshit. He took a clip from another guy's stream, not Ice Poseidon's, posted. It's like 24 seconds. It's been all over the fucking media. And then all of a sudden, whoops, his channel disappeared. Shocking. All right. Please. The scams and deceptive practices is the most easy way to get a channel shit canned. All right. Is the most easy way to get a shit. I guess he was high up on the Ice Poseidon search list, and all of a sudden he disappeared. So if you could please go in there. It's on my timeline. Retweet my tweet, retweet his tweet, and maybe somebody, because I got to be honest with you, I think they're only helping people that know people, or people that have rather large followings. So if you could do that, that would make me feel great. And maybe we'll get a story out of it. So you'd be doing yourself a favor. Here we go.
The victim, but hold on, we'll continue here. I said, not only that, we want to take down Pepper, but you staying silent isn't helping. Okay, here I'm discussing the fact most people involved in this investigation know Pepper's involved, and we know that Kay knows that, so we're looking for that evidence. I'm just asking him, look, share that information with us. Now listen to this. They say, despite knowing that Sam Pepper was the bad actor here, not Mr. Quadrati. Okay, so
nobody knows.
Apparently, I'm asking for evidence on Sam Pepper being the bad guy, while apparently knowing that That
does seem to be their line of fucking thinking over there. The guy that did this all was Sam Pepper. Nobody has seen, as of yet, Sam Pepper's fingerprints on this. And that, what I mean by that is a crypto wallet. And I think I figured out why. Unfortunately, our special guest could probably put some more insight in this and stuff on Sam Pepper's character, and this was a really good character witness. But I'll tell you, listen to this, and this is what I think happened in this situation.
Pepper was the bad guy, and this constitutes extortion. So let me break this down for you guys at home. Asking for comment on new evidence, saying, hey, because we had lost communication, he had just stopped responding to my messages, and I'm saying, look, we have new evidence, you need to.
I don't think Pepper's a scapegoat. I don't think he is at all. I think he was smart enough. I think he scammed people into scamming. That's what I think he did.
Like he convinced people to do it.
Yeah, well, think about this. All right, let's just go over the theory now. Sam Pepper's a known fucking scammer. And what he also had this big YouTube following a lot of times. And I think a lot of people, including myself at one point, believe that he, like the whole kissing thing, what he got kicked off of YouTube for and what have you. I think time goes by, people think that shit was overblown, right? I think some of those kissing girls were actually actresses. So I think what happens is he hooks up with people like, with Ice, right? And it's like, oh, this guy got ripped off and they're fucking hanging with him. I think he's probably really charming, interesting. He's a lot of fun to hang out with, right? And then he gets in, right? Then he gets in. I've been told that this guy, since he was a child, was always into money, always needed money, constantly needed money, would do anything to get money. He's always been like that. Perfect for YouTube. And he's always got a money thing going on or a scam. And I think what happened was, this is my guess. Pepper went to these dumb motherfuckers in FaZe who think they're smart because they made a lot of money and they don't realize they were just living in the gold town when they found the gold. They said, look, I know how to make money with crypto. Here's what you do. Now, okay? See that?
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
Here's what I need you to do. And I think I should get a cut from this. You guys got to promote this shit and then pull it out when I tell you to pull it out, and I get a piece of whatever you make. Well, I'll try it. Well, I'll try it first.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try it first. Let me see what happens. Oh, shit, it worked. All right, Sam. Not thinking the shit they're doing is illegal. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Tommy, how the fuck could these guys be so stupid to fall for something like that?
Just kidding.
FaZe Jarvis. That's all you need to know. You ever see that fucking kid? He's dumb as a brick. These kids are rock salt stupid that happen to run into money. So yes, I could believe that. Now it's a little tougher for K to make that kind of, I think it's a little more easy to swallow with Frazier and some of the other guys or Tico that may have gotten sucker, but it's not as easy to believe with K because he kept doing it. But I got to be perfectly honest with you, it wouldn't shock me at all if that was the case. And if that's the case, Pepper's going to walk. He is going to motherfucking walk because it's not going to fucking count in court. Grow up, FaZe K. Sam told me to. It's only going to matter whose signature is on the bottom, on the dotted line. And I've seen these guys, and I'm sorry, Banks, I've seen you too. You guys act like children when you get in trouble. You act like you don't know how the world works, and you swing your audience because that's all you know how to do. Same thing with the fucking Barley House. Got in trouble, misrepresented, swung, thought it would all go away. Didn't go away. Oh, he pinched my girlfriend's ass. And all this other, nah, man, you got kicked the fuck out. You threw a fit, got your ass kicked, and thrown the fuck out. Now I'm gonna run to my thing. I got I'm in trouble with a pump and dump. Something I got my name on, my crypto wallets on, and I'm living in the States where they actually can charge me for this shit. I don't know if they can't charge me back home for it. Don't believe anything you see. Please stick with me on this one. Well, what's the fucking truth? Panicking. Probably the smart thing would do to shut the fuck up completely and don't go on or even pretend like nothing's going on, which you probably can't do. But then again, as a YouTuber, if you don't post content in a while, you fade and you lose relevance. I would not be a bit surprised if these guys are that stupid. Not a bit surprised. Because if you come into money at 17, 18, 19, real fucking money, you have a jaded perspective on how the world works. And nobody can tell you shit because the people who are telling you shit never made the kind of money. So you're figuring like, what the fuck they know? My father never made more than $60,000 a year. I'm fucking making $200,000 a month. Nobody can tell you shit. Nobody can tell you you're wrong. You don't know what's wrong. Fuck, my own experience of that shit. I said this on one of my things. Hey, when I look back at my streams for like 2016. It sucked. But I didn't care, and every one of them was a fucking great memory. Actually, I can't remember like incidents or bits or anything we did back then because it was nothing but fucking growth. You know what I thought? I must be doing something right. And then tricked myself into thinking that Well, I'm doing well here too, but baited's a part of it. But yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm glad it happened because it made me learn how to work a little harder and entertain. There you go. So yeah, I could totally believe that these guys got stung. But here's the thing, Kay, it ain't gonna fucking matter. Not at all. If your name's on that, it don't matter what fucking Sam fucking talked you into, because he can say it never happened. Got him on tape, probably won't matter. You put your name on it, unless you can put him in a scam. And apparently they already got him, but I think that's what I think happened. But and I don't know how. I do not know fucking how, because apparently this happened more than once, according to Coffeezilla. I don't know how the fuck these kids get out of it. I do not know. And that's the smartest way to do it. You teach people to scam, let them think it's not a scam, and get a cut of their scam.
To respond to it, it looks terrible, right? That apparently is extortion, according to FaZe K.
Well, and I earned you myself, Stephanie. But my point was, I started talking to myself, thinking I was better than I fucking was. It's easy to do. It's called dopamine. Makes you stupid.
This demonstrates your malicious intent and willingness to report false facts to comport with what you perceive to as your best interest.
All right. There's somebody wrote that if they're facts, they're not false.
Again, what do I know is facts? I'm asking FaZe K for the facts on Sam Pepper, and I'm being told that's extortion, but also I knew the facts that K won't provide me?
Yeah, that's a good point.
What are you talking about, dude? Here's the thing that pisses me off. This whole time they're saying, like, basically I'm purposely misleading people in order to, get the craziest headline possible. But if that were true, I would have just said everyone involved was
And you're falling for the red herring.
Equally bad. I didn't. Instead, I went through everyone's
journal. That's a red herring, because now he's talking about his journalism and not Nick falls for this shit all the time. And this is essentially you're doing it for views argument. I'll give you a perfect example. Beck, it's not that I pointed out that your girlfriend wasn't assaulted in the Barley house, and that's what you said, and now that is even becoming an issue in court. No, Tommy, you're doing it for views. And I'm only thinking of Banks, not because I hate her or anything. It's just that's the situation. No, it's a fucking red herring. It's nothing to do with anything. Because the idea is I get all fucking, if I was like the girl that says that her job is tough. What do you mean? I work really hard, and I made a case for you in this case, and I was fair in that case. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't gotta prove that I'm doing my job right. You're the one being accused. You're asking a question with a question, not me.
Wallets that I had and said, how bad I thought it was. FaZe Jarvis, FaZe Nikon, not as bad as FaZe K, right? FaZe Tico, I've publicly exonerated because I had to look at his wallet. He talked because he's innocent. And
maybe he's got to answer this shit because some people are going to see the release. Like, I'm surprised DM King hasn't sent me this shit yet.
It was proven that he hadn't sold his Save the Kids token. So if what they're saying is true, and I'm looking to promote myself and your videos rather than conducting a factually supportable and careful review of the truth, as any reputable reporter would have done, I would have just thrown everyone under the bus. Instead, I pointed out the people who had a habit of pumping and dumping, and I pointed out the people who didn't. And all the while, I asked everyone for comment because of...
By the way, his response is perfect. I just don't believe in giving it. And you know what? It gives that much more time to the video. So, good for him. I hope he cashes in on this. I hate when people that do hard work like this point out the truth are called liars. It's really irritating.
Of course. In a case that is this serious, I have to ask you, is there more information of this story? They also tell me that I made, among other, attention-grabbing, false, and defamatory statements about Mr. Quadrati. Let's take a listen.
This is good.
Mr. Quadrati, a.k.a. K, engaged in malicious selling.
It shows you fucking pumped and dumped. He didn't say it. He showed it.
Is what I said. Yeah, I'd actually say that's
I
true.
stand by that.
I mean, what are you talking about? You sold Save the Kids, which you were an ambassador of, in 24 hours. How is that not malicious selling? You're supposed to be an ambassador of a...
Tommy, did Rice come do the same thing? I was told. I haven't seen anything. As the ex-FaZe manager, I rarely see him mentioned. Well, maybe he only pumped and dumped once or something. The problem is if they got K being a repeat offender.
Charity token, and you sold everything in 24 hours. They also say I said he dumped all his kids' tokens immediately. Also true. But here's a good one. They also included a joke I put in my video. They said I said,
see what I mean about taking shit literally?
Phase K should be called Phase Rug, actually. Hey, that's a good joke. What I mean by that is that he not only sold Save the Kids instantly, he has a history of doing that to every or nearly every project he gets involved in. You can check it for yourself on the blockchain, boys. And it kind of just continues like that. But here's another one that's...
What is the blockchain? That's where you get to see people's wallets?
Yeah, see, I'm not too...
Yeah, I don't know about this shit
I know
either.
it's like the important factor of Bitcoin. Like
dump the kids. That's my coin.
Kind of important to talk about. They're apparently upset because I said, it's all leading back to Phase K, which it was because Manny and Lucas, they're talking about Phase K, who himself is insisting, oh no, I didn't make any money, that he's the victim in all this. Okay, there, I'm just quoting what he told me. Again, because I asked him for comment.
That's so funny. That's so deceptive. He quoted what he told you, and then he took the one quote out of context to say, here, you even vindicated him.
Which I shouldn't have.
They have no plans to go to court. None. That's why he's not scared. They are not taking him to court. There's no way they're taking him to court. I'd be shocked. There's no way they're taking him to court. Not with this. This is just like, I hope this guy's dumb enough to be scared by paperwork. And you know, the thing is, like, I don't know this guy. He seems kind of smart. But I do know Muda, and Muda's one of the smartest people I've ever met. Period. So
a blockchain is where basically the transactions are recorded.
Okay. I thought it was for SJWs that didn't want to hear the N-word. I don't know.
Even done in the first place, apparently, because it's extorting Phase K. Sorry, I keep calling him Phase. Sorry, K. I'm not trying to dig that in. It's just habit. They're saying I'm extorting K by asking him for comment. So the very fact that he got to say in my video that, oh no, I didn't make any money, and that he claimed to be a victim, is because of this thing that I did, which is asking for a comment. So they conclude, we demand that you cease and desist. If you do not, Mr. Quadrati has
It's funny, they literally, he couldn't see, let's say he was lying. What they've threatened is, it's impossible. What they've demanded happen can't happen. Here, jump off a bridge and shoot yourself. You know what I mean?
Instructed us to commence litigation against you and all those with whom you are acting in concert and or have been supplying you with false and
Notice
defamatory
somebody hasn't been served in Canada.
Wow.
Why haven't they been served in Canada? Why haven't they been served in Canada? Why not Canada? Have they been served in Canada? Has anybody been served in Canada? Loser pays in Canada. We're not suing in Canada. We never thought. We're going to just take it. Yeah, exactly.
Together, so they might be hearing from this guy's lawyers too. Got a cease and desist, and they're saying that anybody who's helped work on this might be sued.
I mean, we'll have to take it to court, but that also means the discovery phase, and that also means whoever is really behind this and the true inner workings of Save the Kids is going to get exposed. And I have a pretty good...
That is a really good point. Here's the thing: when you sue somebody, you get to see their shit. All right, let's do. Okay, can we see all your wallet transactions? Well, I don't want to show. You have to by law. What I'll do is I'll destroy it. I'll hide it. That's obstruction of justice, sir. You go to jail for that too.
Good feeling that it's not going to be good for the party that's suing.
They say, among other damages, your false statements have caused FaZe to terminate Mr. Quadrati's relationship with it, and Mr. Quadrati may, as a result, lose millions of dollars of revenue, and that's, of course, what they're suing me for. See, here's the thing. Their lawsuit is saying, I caused this. I'm the guy responsible for getting K removed from FaZe Clan because FaZe Clan had no involvement with our members' activity on the cryptocurrency space. But you know who actually already admitted to this? Not me. I didn't say it. FaZe K himself.
Look at this. I want you all to know that I had no intent in promoting any crypto altcoins. I honestly naively thought we all had a chance to win, which just isn't the case. I didn't vet any of this with my team at FaZe, and I know I should have. You just admitted guilt, fuck face. Imagine a tweet designed to keep you in FaZe Clan buries any future lawsuits you might have. Oh, and any prosecution that might be against you. What are you apologizing for if you didn't do anything wrong, fuck face?
Self came out prematurely, before I even had time to make my big video, and confessed to his altcoin thing. He said himself, it was irresponsible for me to speak publicly about coins without knowing more. Look, so you're admitting what you did. You got you.
All right. Can you believe now? Can you believe me now? So you don't think that Sam Pepper could have told these knuckleheads to run a scam, they not know it's a scam, and give him a cut of it? You don't think they're that stupid? But Tommy, they're millionaires. They were in the gold town when gold was discovered. They're not all that smart. And here's another thing that people don't know that don't have money, all right? Once you get money, opportunities open up. And then you get more money. Once you break that glass ceiling, the world's your oyster. I mean, I need to know it at a microcosm level here. Like, once I got a certain amount of popularity, I could talk to a certain level of YouTubers. So it's not that, Joe Blow from Idaho that runs a hardware store is not a better businessman than FaZe K, but he's never made the kind of money to talk to the people to go to the next level. But then all of a sudden, boom, you got $1 million in your lap, opportunities open up. And you know what? People sometimes give you good advice, and you go with this and you go with that. And you know what you start thinking? That you're a genius businessman, and you're just a dumb fucking kid that happened to be born in the gold town when they discovered gold. Jesus Christ. I mean, did the Arabs in Saudi Arabia think they invented oil? I mean, what the fuck, man? I'm a genius. I invented oil. No, it's been in the ground. And you just came up with look at it this way. Like, you could have, let's say you live in a fucking island, right? And there's all this oil's on the thing, right? And you're a bazillionaire, right? Well, you can't dig it up. Well, good. There's a bazillion dollars worth of oil down there, but you can't dig it up. All right. Now you break through. That's when the money starts coming. That's what most people don't realize. Once you get in there, opportunities start opening up. Because if you make money, you can make it really is, can you make other people money? If you can make other people money, you can make a lot of money. If you're a fucking plumber, you can't make other people money. You can make money plumbing. It's just the way the world works. Once you break that glass ceiling, that 100K ceiling, things open up. They do.
Out of FaZe Clan. You know what I mean? Like, you promoting cryptocurrencies and rugging your followers got you kicked out of FaZe Clan. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just the guy who caught you, along with my boys, some ordinary gamers, and Barely Sociable. Like, honestly...
Who's Barely Sociable? Never heard of him.
Not on my radar.
Yeah, put him on my radar either, because this isn't over.
It's so insulting that he's implying here that FaZe Clan can't do their own investigation. Like, it's an insult to your own company that you were just kicked out of, because they suspended other people, but they kicked you out, meaning they thought what you did was worse. And that's their decision. I mean, I didn't call FaZe Clan telling them, what to do, right? They're making their own decisions based on what they want to do, and you're upset about it, and you're trying to blame me. But honestly, that's not a surprise.
And honestly, I think if Banks said this was wall-to-wall horse shit, like FaZe K thinking, I think it would have stuck up for him. I don't think they got that much pressure where they have to, I don't think let's say some ordinary gamer and Coffeezilla just made this shit up. Made it up. Generated everything. They just had a big hard on for FaZe K because he's English. I don't know. Why couldn't Banks take a look at that, give it to a lawyer, and say, hey, look, this guy's getting screwed. He'd do a fucking thing. I think banks go to bat for you.
Absolutely.
But that's not what he saw. And you apologized.
Surprised because Frazier failing to take responsibility for his actions seems to be a recurring theme. See, have you guys seen this video titled "The Truth About Save the Kids"? This was released by Frazier after a long wait. Instead of bringing evidence, he brought a 2-minute video where he never apologized and said once again that he's the victim.
I know I haven't posted in a while, and there is so much that I want to say about
before I get my head cut off by fucking ISIS.
what's happened in the past month, but because of legal reasons, all I'm allowed to say right
Legal reasons. Like suing me, I guess.
now is this. Please do not believe what you're hearing online.
desperate.
All of these people making videos think that they know the truth and that they know who's responsible when they just don't.
Honestly, this thing is so embarrassing. He's saying he wants the truth out there, but he's tangled up in legal stuff while trying to tangle the people who are talking also up in legal stuff.
He wasn't tangled in shit. He hadn't fucking served you yet. He's lying. How about that?
So they can't say anything. So he refuses to give any information to anyone, and he refuses to let anyone else get any information out. Otherwise, he might sue you. And I know that sounds bad, but let's give Frazier a break. He says he's found the guy responsible. There's one bad guy.
So we've uncovered significant evidence which confirms that a dishonest person abused his trust with me to scam everybody.
He's talking about Sam Pepper, but he's afraid to say his name. Now, this is a predictable but ultimately futile decision to try to blame everything on Sam Pepper. Why? Not because Sam Pepper's innocent. He's definitely not. I've known he's not. I've been asking Frazier for information to confirm that, by the way, for a long time. The reason it's stupid is because Sam Pepper and Frazier have been running around.
Trock, how do you ever log into your own account? You better get some auto shit going on. Oh,
like
902-102-0699185. Okay, I guess you remember that number for some reason. I thought you'd do what I do when I make like when I download pictures and I have to name them. I go. I was like, no, but there's obviously a rhythm to that. Thanks for the donation, Brock. Whatever for fucking.
In crypto, doing these scams for a very long time, and they run in a lot of the same circles. In fact, I'm about to show you one of these scams right now live. And mind you, this is 10% of what I have. I had to put this video together in one night because I have to respond to this before apparently they're going to sue or whatever. So just so you guys know, this is 10% of what we got. And this will directly contradict Frazier's little goofy theory that Sam Pepper, abused his trust and that.
I don't know. They can prove it. That's my whole thing. I don't know if you debunk it at all. I'll take a watch again. It's Sam Pepper's got to have his name on something. Sam Pepper put a gun to my head, and I thought it was a prank like he did in that video that I loved so many years ago, and then he said it was real, so I made the transactions. Get the fuck out of here.
Kay didn't know what was going on, right? Like, how has he been involved in this stuff before?
Yeah, I want some positivity crypto. Yes, positivity crypto in the chat. Positivity crypto, please.
He's just an innocent, naive crypto investor. So let's talk about Moonpug. Moonpug was yet another scam where the developers had most of the liquidity and people got rugged pretty quick. In fact, this scam was so bad that
Moonpug, Moonrug. I think they call it. There it is. Positivity crypto. Thank you.
Even Sam Pepper himself felt bad about what he did to his fans.
Sure.
He said in a tweet, "Yesterday, I spent all day hyping up the fact I was going to promote tweet a token, and I effed up. I chose one that was pre-sale thinking people would like that they are getting in early. But instead, this made it unfair. After it went live, people saw the devs held huge wallets. This was stupid on my part not to check this and left people feeling like the problem."
I don't think he feels bad at all. I think he's fucking weaseling his way out of the shit.
Project was a scam. So this thing was so sleazy that even Sam Pepper is like, yikes. Now, with that background on Moonpug, pay attention to this avatar. That is something called a shadow people. Sam Pepper promoted these NFTs. You know who bought one of these NFTs? Take a look. FaZe K, new verified Shadow People collector. And just
That's a lot of
underneath it
money,
to
I
verify it
guess,
even
for
more,
a person
FaZe
of
K
color.
responds with a
I think FaZe K is in bigger trouble, right, Ethan? There you go. Thank you. I'm like a seal. Arf, 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 arf. All right, here we go.
devil emoji. Quite appropriate. Now, you guys should be familiar with the rest of this process. Using this NFT number, I just cross-check the time of sale and find out who owned it at the time. That would be this wallet right here. Now all we have to do is cross-check the BSC scan, go to the BEP20 token section, and boom. See, he participated in Moonpug. He got money from the deployer wallet, meaning he was involved before the public could be. And what did this guy do when he got loaded up with tons of Moonpug? Well, he dumped it as fast as he possibly could.
Wait, it was hours? Hold on a second. All right, okay. March 24th, 2021. All right, and he is it 122:44? Is that time? I'm assuming that's time. Oh, it's 40 in 44 seconds. Yeah. Okay. At 122, and he dumped it.
He dumped it as fast as he possibly could in a little.
Jesus Christ. So he dumped it in about 4.5 hours. If that's what he's talking about, if that's where the clip in 4.5 hours. I just did what you told me to do, Sam. It makes money. Wow, this is great. Here's your cut.
Over 4 hours, this guy got rid of all his Moonpug, which means that if we go...
Don't believe the hype, Sam. You're a good person. Everybody told me you were a scammer and a rapist and a loser. I can't believe you're making me all this money.
Oh, swell guy, actually.
I wish Fuzzy would have whooped his ass.
To the day of launch, we can watch as Frazier dumps his coins. Here's the start of the sale. He gets in early. It pumps really high. He sells off hour 2, hour 3, hour 4. And by this hour, he's out. Now remember that as we zoom out.
Well, here's the
this
thing.
guy got it.
Oh, that means he didn't sell it all at once. I mean, how did he not know what he's doing? See, that kind of pokes a hole in my theory right there. Maybe he just got suckered and then figured, well, everybody's getting away with it, so who cares?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like, how did he not know? Like,
In around here, sold all the way here, is completely out of the coin, and of course, everyone gets wiped out. And the truth is, the amount of money he made wasn't trivial. I went transaction by transaction, finding how much money he made each time. He kept trading for 10 wrapped BNB with a total of 20 out transactions. That means he made about 200 BNB, which at a BNB price of $523 means he made about $100,000 off of selling this Moonpug.
he's going to jail. Ain't no way. 100 grand. They fucking slap you on the wrist if you fucking, walked away with 5 grand, 200 grand, something like that. Or not when it gets in the 100Ks, baby. You going to jail, bro. And that wasn't the first time. This isn't even Save the Kids. You going to jail, bro.
Yeah.
This is it.
In the first few hours. This is why I'm so sick of Frazier claiming to be naive. Naive people don't know how to run a coin.
I watched this
Naive
first
people
time.
usually don't have multiple wallets.
Like you could make that, and that's probably what happened to Kay and Tico. Like Tico clearly didn't know what the fuck was going on. He didn't sell. He really got fucked. He's fucked. Holy shit. He could do 10 years for this shit. People don't think you go to jail for white collar crimes. Like, I gotta be honest with you. What that Bernie Madoff, he got life, right?
Yeah. I mean, he was really old at that point, but
yeah. He would have got. I don't know. I think he got like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
He's dead now, right? He just died a couple months ago.
Yeah, I think he just died. What's his name was in prison with him, right?
What if they have COVID?
Is that another guy?
What's that?
Josh Pillault, wasn't he?
Pillault?
Wasn't he? Yeah, wasn't he in the same prison as Bernie Madoff?
Yeah, I think he told him when he gets out, start doing YouTube. It's a good investment.
Get your likes and subscribers.
Yeah, you get the likes. Imagine, I thought, yeah, maybe. Was he a Fed? Yeah, that's right. Was Josh federal? I thought it was local.
Yeah, Josh was No, Josh was federal.
He was in a Fed pen.
It's a federal crime.
He never committed a crime. This is a shame.
Saying he was accused of.
I'll be honest with you. If I came face to face with the prosecutor of Josh's, it would take me everything, not to threaten him, because I would say something. I would call him every name in the book that I thought I could get away with without getting arrested. What was done to him. Hope you have a son one day and he fucking goes to jail for fucking murder and he didn't do it. I hope you have to suffer, because I know what it's like going to jailhouse to see somebody. It sucks when they're guilty. Motherfuckers over there. Cancer's too good for those fucks. Cancer is too good for that judge. Cancer's too good for those prosecutors. And every jackass that didn't speak up to kick down his door waiting to find a fucking arsenal that was never there. And he is officially, and always will be, a terrorist in our country. And he is never going to get to come to Europe. He can never come here and see me. It's a fucking shame. A fucking goddamn shame what happened to Josh Pillault.
And naive people sure as hell don't know how to make $100,000.
We can make Josh. All right, what to expect? No, he probably won't do that because he's too much of a classy guy. Hi, I'm Josh Pillault. I'm former prisoner. Did about 8 years. I'm here to tell you a video. Hope you like and share about what Phase K has to expect in the next couple of years. And I got some good advice.
You should tell him to do that. You might get some views. He's been in for a world of trouble.
He's in a world of trouble. First thing I would do is when you hold the cock, you hold it straight. No, he didn't. No. Josh held his own. And I don't know how he did it, because he's like 30 now and he still looks like he's 17. You know?
Yeah. You
play guitar like I do? Well, you better learn.
He's just, you can tell he's a likable guy. So
I love that. I love that kid. He's just got it.
So he got along with it.
I can tell. Josh has a seriously bad drug problem, you know? And he can't drink, and he can't do drink. Probably can't even smoke cigarettes. And as soon as they got him off that, everything's been uphill. Because you remember, we had him on, and he got clipped again. But he got him back to rehab. He's been clean ever since. Had a baby. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he's an absolute miserable, no good motherfucker when he's high or drunk. He's probably just totally no fun to drink with. Josh Pillault, go watch it. The kid that did fucking 8 years for a joke in, what was that stupid game? RuneScape.
RuneScape, yeah.
God, it couldn't even be World of Warcraft. It had to be RuneScape.
They fucking threw the book at him, man.
Threw the fucking book at him. Because they didn't understand what was going on. And actually, I think they thought they found a terrorist, and they embarrassed themselves, so they just took it out on the kid.
Oh yeah,
RuneScape, Josh Pillault. Maybe we should hold on. We should ask him, because he's a trusted gamer.
Do you get pussy?
Is he there?
Dude, I slay.
I think so.
Josh is role playing RS3. Nobody would have been in game to see his chat messages. His loss. You play RuneScape. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me see if Josh is in there. Let me get to. This guy did time. Is he home? He's not a. Because he came back and he's like, fuck this internet shit. There's a whole world out there, and the trees are beautiful in the sky. I don't want to sit here in the sun and play guitar. You want me to sit and play video games? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your mother too. I'm going outside. I'm going to breathe in the air. Hell, I'll go fishing. He's never online. Where is Josh? He's got to be on here. I love Josh.
The best way to get in touch
Did he
with
leave the
DM on
server?
Twitter. I don't know. I came in.
God damn, Josh.
I don't know his server name.
Jerk off. He must have left the server a while ago. Damn.
That's a lot of money,
Hurt my
I guess,
feelings.
for a person of color.
Hold on a second. I gotta check this out. Josh. Motherfucker, I got Sky Williams in here. Oh, he joined. Oh, I never fucking added him. What a jerk off.
Nice. Oh, good job, Tommy.
Yeah,
Served 8 years and you couldn't add him to a server.
Yeah, no, well, he didn't follow me back for fucking 5 years, so fuck him in the teeth.
He was in prison.
Right? Nah, he could have come back. I think he left. All right, somebody search. If any of the staff's in there, see if it's find where the fuck Josh is. Tell me you hurt my feelings.
He follows me on Twitter, I think.
Tell him to get back in the server. I miss him and I love him. And I want to learn how to hold the dick. I don't know. I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. That was the mean thing to say. Oh, they be fucking in there, Tommy. I'm saying I never got involved in that shit. I held my own, but you know, sometimes men do things. No, I really shouldn't be making jokes like that. What do you want from me? Actually, he probably could take it.
From a pre-sell.
Says he's there.
He's in the server?
That's what Shivago says. He sent him.
Tell him to come. Send him right now. Tell him to come in and fucking say. If he's around and nothing to do, I want to ask him something.
Of a shitcoin. So, in conclusion, I want to close this by saying that, in my opinion, okay, you are a self-serving hypocrite. You claim in your response video that you just want to help people and get to the bottom of this.
And one way I can pay that forward is by making sure that this
you just pay up.
man gets the justice that he deserves.
But that isn't true, is it? In reality, you're trying to sue people who are investigating this whole thing.
That's
all the while
point.
claiming...
This is why it's such a good video. Like, he's saying, like, yeah, we'll get justice. It's like, well, why are you trying to stop the people that are fucking trying to get to the bottom of it? FaZe K is a pet rock. And pet rocks at least can hold paper down. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Unbelievable. Did he answer? He's got to answer quick.
Shivago said he DM'd him. He hasn't told me if he
fucking should have put him on all day. We got to start putting Josh on more shows. I want more guests. I want more guest hosts. You know what I mean?
Well, put it out there.
Like I asked Willie Mack. I actually asked it. Muda had shit to do. Willie's working. But yeah, I want to kind of rotate hosts. That's kind of my new thing, like YouTubers and shit. The ones we know, the trusted gamers. What is Shadow Humor doing back in my motherfucking server? Stupid bastard. Keep an eye on
He's
that.
live on Twitch right now, actually. Josh is.
Who?
Josh is live on Twitch right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
So am I in his server? Hold on a second. He loves me, and I love him. Where is he? Josh.
Someone's about to lag, fam.
Man, look at it on the YMCA.
Shut up. Where's my man? Josh. I gave him a big fucking... I gave him a bunch of subs on here. I don't see him. Angry Joe, beyond the sub at Team Spooky. Well, I know I'm sub to his ass. Oh, show more. Josh Pillault. Yo. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, playing that fucking, what are you, growing beans in there? What a fucking game. What kind of game is that shit? Look at this. All right, hit the rock with the stick. It's my 13th month anniversary.
Right, hold up.
Yeah. I'll pull you.
What's going on, Tommy?
Get in my server. Get in my server. Fuck this game.
Hold up, guys. Let's see what the hell's going on.
Main server.
What the fuck? Are you live right now?
Yes.
All right, hang on.
Get in here.
Main server. You talking about the Discord server, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're about to get an inception in this motherfucker?
Yeah, get in here. I'll pull you in.
Y'all join waiting to call?
Yes.
I don't have permission to speak in this channel. Okay.
There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is. You're in. There you go. There you go. There you go. Mr. Josh Pillault, are you familiar with the situation with FaZe K?
No, I'm not.
All right.
Is it the crypto coin thing? Or
it's a crypto coin thing. A crypto coin thing.
Okay, vaguely, yes.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow.
Here's the thing. Now, FaZe K is running this whole jive like, he didn't know and he got into this and somebody convinced him, which might be true. The problem is he kept doing it. And he did it to a tune of at least one time during one of these scams, he made $100,000. Now, that got my brain ticking and clicking a little bit. You know, the feds will probably let you go, slap you on the wrist if it's a couple grand or something like that. It's your first time or you're a stupid kid, all right? But $100,000 repeatedly, that's going to get him in trouble. And here's the best part. He's English, but he's stuck in the States because of COVID.
Ooh. Welcome to the federal government of the United States of America.
I want to let you know. Let's do this together.
They're going to smoke his fucking boots is what's going to happen. But to be honest, I've seen a lot of people pull off multi-million-dollar heists, man, and they end up getting like 3 years, 5 years. It just depends on how hard they were screwing people. Yeah. Bernie Madoff ended up doing life. You know, I was actually at the same prison as him for a while.
What did did you ever talk to Bernie? Did you ever talk to Bernie Madoff?
No, I didn't actually talk to him. I mean, I sat at the same breakfast table as him like twice, and he came to a fucking band show we did for Christmas because I was there for Christmas.
I'd have stole his tater tots.
I didn't really rub elbows with him.
You didn't go. I would go up there. I snatch his tater tots. Like fuck you.
No, they used to make a joke not to lend him anything. He's gonna come to you with a speech about how if you give me half a honey bun today, I'll give you a half a honey bun back for the next 6 months, and he's gonna have all the honey buns.
Josh, didn't you say they were afraid of helicopters with Bernie, like landing?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what they call the wires that go over prisons to keep helicopters to come down. Yeah, Butner, they called them the Bernie Madoff wires because he's presumably the only one with the resources to get that done.
Oh yeah. Well, I think if anybody of his stature, financial stature, was in there, it's the helicopter thing is going to be a thing because it actually happens in Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's just standard. Nobody probably believed the helicopter was coming. You know.
Let me know what happens when this guy gets his boots smoked, though.
I guess what I'm asking you is, what does he have to like? What's the next couple months of his life? Because this thing's unraveling. I'm thinking he's getting charged around September with my guess. So what happens after he gets charged? What does he have to look? Tell my audience what he has to look forward to.
Man, it's so hit or miss with these white collar crime cases.
Okay.
Like. In this case, it's a lot more of what I would consider to be a scam than something like a Ponzi. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a scam, though, so it really just depends. I'm not sure.
I think it's just the money. It's how much you steal. It's how much you steal. He stole billions. He's not getting out of prison. This guy sold hundreds of thousands. That's serious. But, you know, so all right, let's say he gets charged tomorrow. What is the coming weeks and months and days going to be like up until the point he gets into prison?
Oh, I'm sure he'll bond out immediately. He'll get a bond immediately, get arrested, get a bond out. He won't spend probably an hour in there, you know, getting ready to charges and all that.
Okay.
I'm sure that depending on his personality, as far as his charges and paperwork go, if he actually gets sent up the river, I'm sure he'll be fine. He's not in there for snitching or for touching anybody inappropriately or anything like that. So I mean, he'll check out on that front, but he would just go to a minimum security white collar resort, federal prison as they call them. You know, he wouldn't go to like the medium highs and the mediums and shit like that.
Gotcha.
I'd imagine he'd probably pretty much be taking a vacation.
Oh, you kidding me?
And honestly, it'd probably be, I'd be surprised if he got more than 2 or 3 years for it, man. I've seen people in the feds with 10 years that heisted off $70, $80 million.
Unbelievable. So he's only getting 2 years tops. If he's only getting 2 years, he's probably got the money to get out of it.
Wouldn't be surprised if he ends up with his criminal history. He gets what's called the safety valve, where you don't even have enough points for them to really consider sending you to prison. It's more of a probation thing. I wouldn't be surprised if he's safely in the safety valve.
So he goes for a couple of months and then they get him in the valve, which
or he gets some federal probation.
But you were in there with the psychopaths because of the seriousness of your crime. And by the way, you didn't commit a crime. I'm just saying that's
well, thank you. I appreciate it. I like to think that as well. But yes, I did get to hang out with plenty of psychopaths, murderers, as well as white collar criminals that had, you know, heisted off millions and billions of dollars and such.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, man. These dudes a lot of times really don't get that much fucking time, to be honest.
I never told you this, but my brother was a prison guard in Philadelphia. Fed. In the Fed too. Yeah. I mean, he kind of ran the gambit. Like he had this hockey coach that molested kids. They found out after all these years. He had legit members of La Cosa Nostra in there. You know, he had murderers, scam artists. He had one guy that they warned because the guy had like 150 IQ, right? And he was scamming people out of this. So I guess he was only in there for a couple weeks for some reason. He might have had to come back after a certain amount of time, but he ended up coming back within, I guess 24 hours because he beat the shit out of the guy that fucking snitched on him.
They're supposed to take precautions against that happening. They're supposed to make sure that you're protected, never locked up with anybody that you snitched on or anything. So
no. This guy got out and beat the shit out of the guy.
Oh, he caught a violation on the street.
The next day.
That's even better. Fuck it. I'm sure he was like Worth. He probably said that was Big Worth.
Worth. How are you doing? How are you making out?
I'm doing all right, man. I just got off probation. I'm about to move down to New Orleans in 2 weeks or something like that.
You could never travel up here, could you?
No. Well, certain European countries I'm allowed to visit, but I can't get a work visa and I can't live there permanently.
No, you should come out here.
It just depends.
I just got
like England. I know I'm good with. I can go visit there, but I can't live there or work there. If you can come here,
we can work something out because we just got a house and we got like a room and everything. You know, we got enough for a baby. Yeah, I got a house, backyard, the whole nine.
Probably have to illegally coyote me, but considering that we're both live streaming this on the internet.
Shit. I ain't going no state pen, especially one where I don't fucking speak the language. So fuck that shit. If you can't get in, that's too damn bad. We can still be friends.
I'm on probation. Fuck the feds.
Josh,
I don't know why I tried to use
go back to your stream. Could you put Josh's stream in the chat? He's a Twitch streamer, and if you like to watch that horrible game that he plays, feel free.
I'm playing RuneScape.
You're playing RuneScape. Jesus. No, but you are a good streamer.
Much love, Tommy, man.
Good musician, what have you. We'll put that in the chat. We'll check with you later. All right, brother?
Sounds good, man. You'll have a good day. Have a good stream.
Take care.
Yeah.
Take care. Guys. Josh Pillault, everybody. The man, the myth, the legend. Good person. Louisiana. Happy people in the world. So there you go. That's what. So it's not going to be that, but you know what? You know, to Rugg, who's a millionaire, this is going to be the worst thing in the world. It's probably going to cost him everything to get out of fucking prison, too. They'll take your money.
Right.
And the lawyers will take
I was thinking he would just get probation, honestly. That's what I was
thinking. He could. But, you know, it's like, here's what happens. You get charged, you could do 7 years or 1 month, or maybe you can point your way out or whatever, and all you're thinking about is those 7 fucking years.
Because how bad does the offense have to be that it goes beyond the First Offenders Act? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Is there a first offender? Is that federal First Offenders Act?
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I don't know if that's federal or not.
I don't know. That might be down in Georgia. Well, and that probably depends, but it's probably like not because it's not a violent crime.
Right.
Yeah, it's so funny how Josh looks at it. He'll be all right. You know, he's only gonna fucking. He's like, this guy's a pussy. He ain't gonna do nothing to him. And my brother said, like, the state like, if you gotta go anywhere, it's better to be in the federal penitentiary. The locals are fucking. That's where the rape's happening and all the crazy shit. It's not like you're not gonna see crazy shit in there, but it is nothing like, you know, I don't know Royal Way Prison where I grew up, fucking. You know, or Eastern State Penitentiary, as it's called, or something. Or that's the one in Philly. I forget. You know, it's just a whole big ball of wax. I got something to do before I go. I'm gonna talk like a hillbilly the rest of the time because I like the way he talks. I don't know. Me and Doc, because Doc's got an accent too. Our favorite movie is like Sling Blade. I like the way you talk. Sling Blade.
It is the perfect accent. I mean, Josh he's perfect Southern accent.
Oh, he does. Yeah. He's deep. He could be a radio guy. Hey there, I'm Josh Pillault. Welcome to Tradio. You know. Welcome Tradio. We got a barn burner here for you today. No, really, we're selling it burns barns to the ground. You don't have to fucking take them down.
And the South, our radio was John Boy and Billy. That was our guys.
John Boy and Billy. Did they do Tradio?
Yeah, they just do like they're the Southern Howard Stern.
Hey everybody, we're John Boy and Billy here. We don't do what Howard Stern does and what those boys do up north and say dirty things. We like to say hallelujah, and we hope you have a good day. And us boys go to church on Sunday. That sounds like fun. Okay, it's rant time. Rant time. Didn't you say I was nice to this girl like a week ago?
A couple of weeks ago, during the whole situation with Mikey Perk, you defended her.
I defended her from what? Who attacked her?
Not defending her outright, but she was getting attacked because she had Mikey Perk on stream. And people were going after her saying she was clout chasing.
Oh, that's bullshit. That was bullshit. All right, stick up for that. I'd still stick up for that. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. I have a real problem with these fucking statements. A big fucking problem. A big problem with these statements, all right? I've worked all kinds. So this is a separate criticism. And maybe she's not all a bad person, all right? I've worked all kinds of jobs. I've owned businesses, and streaming is harder. Just because streaming was easier than your 9 to 5 doesn't mean my version of streaming is. If you put as much effort into your content as you did into complaining, we wouldn't be having this discussion. My main point, it's different for everyone. So many variables that these bad takes don't account for. We are very wary of those who are critical of others, but do not look within. Fuck off. I mean, really, fuck off. Yes, I understand you were trying to talk to somebody. In fact, in fairness to her, because I'm a good fucking guy, she did explain herself. But this is bullshit. This is bull. Streaming's a fucking easy job. And you're trying to make yourself more important than you are, right? And I am sick to death of influencers in general. It's a dream job. Got it? Dream fucking job. Got it? Dream job. All right. She wrote me back. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because from what I understand, she's not like the worst person in the world or anything, but she's still going to get it from me. My tweet was about a streamer. Bad take I saw. I felt it was all subjective and it depends on the kind of content you put out. My tweet was not intended to be a virtue signal or a blanket statement. I know there's nothing I could say to you, but I'm just clarifying. If you're right and I was not, I was saying more for me, it's being harder. Okay, fine. All right, we get it. She was kind of attacking somebody else. All right.
Yeah, she's speaking to someone individually.
Yes, I get that. But this is still a bullshit statement. I get that. All right, fine. It's maybe not as bad as I get that. But holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Really? Come on. It's a dream job. And the only thing that should come out of anybody's mouth is thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody's coming up with a cure for cancer here. Nobody's coming for any. And this is what you get. You should go at somebody. This is what you get for being passive aggressive. I know what you're doing now. It's not. It makes it a little better, but not much. I mean, like some guy comes at me. Well, everybody's different. Everybody takes stress. You know what? If this kind of stress is hard for you. Like if you don't like to be calling names, criticized, mocked, threatened, doxxed, this ain't for you. This ain't for motherfucking you. This ain't for you. Only thing you should be doing is thank you. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. I have a dream job. A dream job. I gotta be honest with you. The only thing that I've experienced that remotely resembles stress, right? I mean, this also, I don't know, this health, or other than the healthy stress I get, like, do a good show today. Be energetic, be alive, be into it. Don't let them know that you've been drunk. You know, that kind of normal stress. Like, the only is getting canceled sucks. Been there, all right? And I mean truly getting canceled. Losing popularity and relevance sucks. All right? It sucks. It sucks. It totally does. I've managed to go through that and still maintain something. All right? Somehow I managed, right? Because, you know, I treat it like a fucking job. And I consider myself very, very lucky. I live like a king, and I'm not even a big fucking streamer. And that's all you should be coming out of your mouths. I don't hear anything about this being a difficult job. Anything about being a difficult job. It is just a virtue signal, because here's what happens to people like her. And you know what? She's not the only one. And I'm going to stop picking on her right now. All right? I'm going to stop picking on her because she's far from the only ones. All right? Here's the truth about streaming and about anything. It is a completely trivial and meaningless job. And you find that out off the line, especially if there's a lull in your content or money, right? You find that out, right? My life does not have to be meaningful in a social media way, all right? And if it does, I'd be pathetic, absolutely pathetic, all right? Like, you find it. So what happens, and you see actors do this as well. They start getting involved in causes and they don't understand. They pop off in the mouth and they sound like fucking morons because for some reason, and I don't get this shit, if you're making money at something that's stupid, you start to feel a little guilty. I felt the guilt myself. Some people, and I don't make that money. I've never been no fucking millionaire. I never made $100K in a year, all right? Some people, instead of, God, I'm lucky to have this stupid job that pays so well, and that where people like love me and shit for no reason. They don't even know what an idiot I am, okay? They virtue signal about how important they are. Because fundamentally, what they do in life is make people laugh, make people giggle, give people a boner, and that's it. And that's it. And that's it. At the end of the day, it's empty as fuck. Actors know this. Musicians know this. Because they're always virtue signaling. And certainly social media people do this. And so you can be a great social media person and not have a shred of talent besides running your fucking mouth. Not a shred of talent. You know, I was looking back at Ice's side. Not a shred of talent, other than he did read. He understood Twitch and he understood, how to attract a crowd and what have you.
He was able to get himself in crazy situations.
Yeah, he knew that. I almost think he figured he might have known the math side of it. Not a shred of talent. It's the only thing that should be coming to your mouth. It's not hard. It's not taxing. It's not even close. It gets difficult like anything else. Getting canceled sucks. Losing money sucks. Having it end sucks. But I gotta be honest with you. If you can't take it, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, when a plumber loses his job or gets kicked out of his union or what have you, nobody gives a shit. And nobody should give a shit if Rora loses her job either. But the plumber doesn't get to go to all his fucking places he plumbed. Remember when I did such a good job for you? Don't you love me? No, I just hired you to fix the fucking toilet. That's it. But for some reason, these people think their feelings matter. I got news for you. The only people that believe that are children and teenagers, right? And that they are doing so. They fool themselves. They trick themselves to think that they are doing something special. And this guy goes, I'm a 20-year Army veteran. I think it takes a lot. And I work 12 hours a day. And I'm like, well, I'm an Iraq vet. And I make enough money to stream for a living. And this sounds like a bunch of fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Motherfucker. Paco's dodging bullets in Cuba. I guarantee you he would switch in your spot in a minute. You imagine this? Wow. I wish a good thing I'm not a streamer right now. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. That's what it sounds like. That's what it drives me so crazy. Rora Pickles, I don't think you're the worst person in the world. In fact, you know what? There is a long line of people behind you that think they're important that aren't. Maybe that's what you got to do. Maybe that's what you got to do to put one foot in front of the other. I don't. For some reason, maybe I'm a bigger loser than you. It's like, all right, fine. It's all the money in the bank. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and I'm happy. Because I'm not like exactly a burning fire of... I'm not the most ambitious person you're ever going to meet, all right? It's just I'm kind of lazy, all right? And I procrastinate to the point where it's almost disgusting. I could have gotten so much more done in the military if I just didn't procrastinate. I have a procrastination problem, right? But it's not your problem, and it's not a disease. It's called being an asshole. So I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. Oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 weeks. No one's gotten me food. But thank God I'm not a streamer. Get the fucking... Thank God I don't have to stream. Are you joking? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear anybody see that. You know what it is? Verst and Heiza Kite love to send me shit that pisses me off. They just love it. It's like a fucking pastime. 9 times out of 10, I was like, I know what you're doing. But this one was like, people mad disrespect vets on Twitter just because they have the balls to do something. Huh? Oh, I don't get disrespected. I have only been disrespected like once or twice. I wasn't disrespecting that vet. Not at all. 20 years? Did more than me. I wish I could have done 20. I could have done this and then some. No money. But, don't come at me with this, it's harder than you think. Well, I do it, And I'm a vet. I'm Pogue, but I'm still a vet. I said Pogue because Lord Vega was there, and I felt embarrassed because when I think about what he had to do, my dick falls off and I grow a vagina. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's told some stories where I'm just like, okay, well, my life was meaningless. You know,
He told me something I can't say.
Do you get pussy?
Fucking,
I slay.
He told me a story once that I actually it took the breath out of me, and I can't tell it because I gotta be honest, it's gonna make him sound pretty fucking cruel. So I can't tell the story, and I won't tell the story, and do not tell the story. If you can think, I don't think Big even knows what I'm talking about because I literally gasped for air when he told me the story because I knew it's not bullshit, you know. Holy fuck. And I think it's just one of those things where those guys deal with stuff and they don't realize they're not talking to other infantry. But I was like, I literally felt punched in the gut. If you want to hear it, Vader, you can come in. Well, I ain't saying it publicly, and you shouldn't either. All right. Do we have a big queue in there?
a little bit from what I saw. I think we got 3 people.
All right, good. We're doing rapid and fucking off. Got that? Bat,
Yep.
Nicholas, Epstein. We'll get Bat the first one. Rapid, one and done, go.
What would you think about doing a stream on old, edgy WWE memes?
No. Grave of Ed's team. Go.
On Rora's Fair, she's actually doubling down right now.
What?
Do you get pussy?
Oh, she's doubling down? All right. I wasn't going to do this. Now I will. Now I will. Now I will. Fuck her. Fuck her in the tooth.
Wait. She might not be doubling down. Let's see what she...
No, I didn't, because I just remembered something. All right, she was all nice to me, right? Here we go. She was all nice to me when she wrote that, but just before she posted this.
Rora and Charles versus Chat Take 2. Tonight on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RoraPickles at 6 p.m. Central. We have a wheel filled with ingredients.
All right, that's not it. Here's what she wrote. My incredible, easy, not hard to work job tonight. And then she wrote this horse shit to me. My tweet was about a streamer with a bad take. So she doesn't mean it. She doesn't fucking mean it. And then she wrote this. Now of course she's doubling down. She's taking both sides of each issue. What a shock. All right, fuck her. Bye. Renegator on the air. One and done. Shoot.
Right. Have you heard of the UK YouTubers doing like verified ID petitions to, to put your information before you go online?
Yes. I hope all of them I hope they get hit by a truck and a tax come out of the back of the truck.
I'll say it again and I'll say it once. God fuck the Queen, honestly.
All right. Yeah, all right. I hope all the tax come up and just for some reason they just bounce off the wall and hit these guys in the dick. And the doctor's got to pull them out one after another. That's what I think should happen to every one of them. Oh my God! People said the N-word on Twitter, and that means everybody has to lose their freedom. What a bunch of stupid motherfuckers. Hey, Jackmate, I can see why your entire soccer field team in 1938 hailed Hitler. Yeah, I can see that because you people have a fucking, you really like, until they kick you in the ass, you just go along with it all, Jackmate. Nobody had the sense to say, that guy's a motherfucker, he just invaded Palin. I don't know, maybe we'll just keep him calm. We'll do the little Zig Heil over here, and maybe, we'll show solidarity.
Wait, Tommy, it's all fun and games until it affects them.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the English tradition. World War I and II, bye. And then we gotta fucking spill blood. Yeah, that's the way the last two wars yet. Now they don't even fucking build up an army enough to. Here's what the English army is now: a support division for the Americans. It's sad because they're great soldiers. Nico, you're on the air, and one and done. Go.
All right. Then an influencer's job is just to buy shit. Other than that, they're useless. You have to buy shit, get your money away from you. Either keep some money for you and your future, but other than that, you're just useless.
You're completely and totally useless. The only thing I do is make people laugh. It's nice when people say, "Oh man, you really made me a bad day." Yeah, you know what? That makes me feel good and stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty fucking useless. You're absolutely right. You know what? I don't need meaning in my life there because I have a family, and that's enough for me, and it appears to be enough for my wife, unless she's fucking some other guy, and I don't know about it. Have a good one. Bye. All right, that's it. We're out of here.
All right.
You know.
Sounds good.
And if she starts fucking another guy, I'm gonna be like, well, can I keep the show? Can I have my own girlfriend? We have 2 bedrooms. Let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you, everybody. This is the last show. It's going to be played on this time from now on, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Eastern during the week. Thank you very much. It's been a good run at 11 o'clock.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping 5s, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headlock.
Fucking Vega here.